Dear President of Iran, Prime Minister of Turkey, Prime Minister of Pakistan, President of Afghanistan, and the Director of KEFTA from Sialkot. I welcome all of you to the second meeting of Karachi to Istanbul Head of States Conference, and I like to give you a little detail that I have a projection which I will present you later on, what the difference it will make in next 5 years after the free trade agreement is signed. I already give you a little detail, but I will tell you more in detail. As a Prime Minister of Pakistan, most of the people in Pakistan like to have a free trade with Afghanistan because we already have an unofficial free trade, everything moving around the border, you cannot control it. Can you take initiative and announce free trade for Afghanistan because we already have it? What do you think about it?
Yes, in principally I agree, but this is subject to the approval of, from Parliament.
So now I request President of Iran to speak, please.
Thank you, Mr. President of KEFTA and Prime Minister of Turkey, Prime Minister of Pakistan, and Director of KEFTA. I would like to be here highlight the economy of Iran. The economy of Iran is the 18th largest in the world by purchasing power parity (PPP), and it is predicted to become the 12th largest by 2015. The economy of Iran is a transition economy with a large public sector and some 50% of the economy centrally planned. It is also a diversified economy with over 40 industries directly involved in the Tehran Stock Exchange, yet most of the country's exports are oil and gas, accounting for a majority of government revenue in 2010. A unique feature of Iran's economy is presence of large religious foundations whose combined budget make up more than 30% of central government spending. High oil prices in recent years have enabled Iran to amass $100 billion in foreign exchange reserves. Whilst this has aided self-sufficiency and domestic investment, double-digit unemployment and inflation remain problematic. Despite Central Bank of Iran figures showing that annual inflation rate has dropped, the economy has seen only moderate growth. Iran's educated population, economy inefficiency, and insufficient foreign and domestic investment have prompted an increasing number of Iranis to seek employment overseas, resulting in a insignificant brain drain. Here I'll highlight the statistics of Iran's population is 77,800,091, and our GDP is $863.5 billion in 2010 PP19. Our GDP growth is 3% real growth in 2010. Our GDP per capita is $4,530 US. It's World Bank in 2009. Our GDP by sector, agriculture is 11%, and our industry is 45.9%, and services 43.1% in 2010. Inflation CPI is 11.8% in 2010. Our unemployment is 14.6% according to the Iranian government in 2010. Main industries: petroleum, fertilizer, caustic soda, car manufacture, informatics, home appliances, electronics, telecom, energy, power, etc. Exports are 78.69 billion US dollar in 2010. Export goods: petroleum 80%, chemical and petrochemical products 4%, fruits and nuts 2%, cars are 2%, and carpets are also 1%, technical services. Our main export partners are China 16.58%, Japan 11.9%, and India 10.54%. South Korea is 7.54%, Turkey is 4.36% in 2009. Our imports are 58.97 billion US dollar in 2010. Our import goods, industrial raw materials, and intermediate goods 46%, capital goods are 35%, foodstuffs and other customer goods are 19%, technical services. Main import, UAE 15.14%, China 13.48%, Germany 9.66%, South Korea 7.16%, Italy 5.27%, and Russia 4.81%. India 4.12% in 2009. So our FDI stock home is 16.82 billion US dollar, 72 second in 2010. Abroad 2.075 billion US dollar, 67 in 2010. So this is our economy. So thank you very much. You invite me to be here in this platform. Thank you, President.
Thank you, President of Iran. I welcome you and your economical progress, quite good and encouraging. I welcome the President of Afghanistan to the Karachi Istambul Free Trade Head of State Conference. I like you to show some light on the Afghan economy, and please.
Thank you, FTA President. Thank you, Prime Minister of Pakistan. Thank you, Prime Minister of Turkey. Thank you, FTA President, Director Shalkot. Now come economy of Afghanistan. The economy of Afghanistan has improved significantly since 2002 due to the infusion of multi-billion dollars in international assistance and investments, as well as remittances from Afghan expats. It is also due to dramatic improvements in agriculture production and the end of a 4-year drought in most of the economy. However, Afghanistan still remains one of the poorest and least developed countries in the world that is highly dependent on foreign aid. As of 2010, the nation's GDP is $29.81 billion and the GDP per capita is $900. About 35% of its population is unemployed and live below the poverty line, suffering from shortage of housing, clean drinking water, electricity, and employment. The Karzai administration, along with international donors, have remained committed to improving access to these basic necessities by prioritizing infrastructure development, education, housing development, jobs, programs, medical care, and economic reform. The replacement of the POM trade, which probably makes up about 1/3 of the country's GDP, is one of several potential spoilers for the economy over the long term. Now come the population. Population is over 29 million.
President of Afghanistan, Pakistan and Afghanistan already had a unofficial free trade. A lot of things move through the mountains, and there is for centuries we have the free trade. And Pakistan already put a goodwill gesture to start to announce the free trade with your country. What do you think your opinion will be about the free trade with Pakistan?
Thank you. I agree that have a free trade of Pakistan subject of the approval of my parliament.
Dear Presidents and Prime Ministers of the KEFTA area, I welcome also the President of Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, KEFTA Director of Islamabad. I want to present you what will be the situation will be if we sign the free trade agreement in next 5 years after signing of the agreement. So KEFTA people analyze the things and we present you a estimated form what will happen if they sign the free trade agreement. So I will try to do as short as possible so people can see what benefit we will get. Estimated 5 years projection after the Karachi to Istambul Free Trade Agreement is signed between Pakistan, Turkey and other Central Asian countries. All figures are estimated. Karachi to Istambul area is also working on the same idea of establishing a borderless area of economical unity such as EU, in which good people and capital can move freely between the countries. All figures estimated projections only. Rapid economic and business development will take place in the free trade area countries. Rapid job creation will take place. 55 million new jobs will be created in Karachi to Istanbul free area countries. Per capita income will increase to $11,500 on an average basis. Turkey will lead the group with over 21,000 and Pakistan will have over 7,500. GDP growth will be at the average of 17% on average basis. Export will increase at the average of 55% per year. Turkey will lead the export reaching around 500 billion per year and Pakistan export will be around 115 billion. We will have our own currency like euro. We will call it KEFTA. PITA will be our currency name. PITA will be a common currency in Karachi to Istanbul free area countries like in EU, in European countries. We will be free from IMF and World Bank. This kind of rapid growth take place in Poland when they joined the European Union and also in Mexico when it joined the NAFTA. At present, Singapore economy is growing at 14.7% per year, one of the highest in the world. All the above figures are estimated. The current per capita income as per World Bank of Karachi to Istanbul countries are Turkey over 10,000, Pakistan over 1,020, Kazakhstan is 7,640, Azerbaijan is 4,640, Iran is 4,530, Turkmenistan 3,420, Uzbekistan 1,100, Kyrgyzstan 870, Tajikistan 700, Afghanistan 370. I hope that the dream of Karachi to Istanbul Free Trade Area Group will also be turned into reality soon with the help of the head of states of 10 countries who are present here and the KEFTA group, 10,000 members who work very hard to bring these groups together to turn